Sukanya Bharadwaj, bringing to you the headlines first. Tragic Balasore train accident, death toll rises to 261. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaches accident site. Prime Minister chairs high-level meeting to review rescue relief operations regarding mishap. Investors meet an opportunity to explore trade and investment potentials in Nagaland, says Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio, participates in Nagaland State Roundtable. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma distributes checks worth over 3 crores under Green Meghalaya. And Khelo India closing ceremony underway. Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur attends function. And now the news in detail. The death toll of the tragic train accident in Balasore's Bahanagar station in Odisha has risen to 261 and around 900 are feared critically injured. Meanwhile, the Southeastern Railway has confirmed that the rescue operations have been completed. Odisha Chief Secretary Pradeep Jenna said the body identification is being carried out as per the procedures and bodies of some passengers have been handed over to their families and relatives. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has reached the accident site and reviewed the situation in the wake of train mishap. Modi also visited the SCB hospital in Cuttack and also interacted with those who were injured in the crash. Modi further announced an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund for the next of kin of each deceased and 50,000 rupees for the injured.
जिन परिवारजनों को इंजरी हुई है उनके लिए भी सरकार उनके उत्तम स्वास्थ्य के लिए कोई कोर कसर नहीं छोड़ेगी। जो परिजन हमने खोए हैं वो तो वापस नहीं ले पाएंगे, लेकिन सरकार उनके दुख में, परिजनों के दुख में उनके साथ है। सरकार के लिए ये घटना अत्यंत गंभीर है। हर प्रकार की जांच के निर्देश दिए गए हैं और जो भी दोषी पाया जाएगा उसको सख्त से सख्त सजा हो, उसे बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। मैं उड़ीसा सरकार का भी, यहाँ के प्रशासन के सभी अधिकारियों का, जिन्होंने जिस तरह से इस परिस्थिति में अपने पास जो भी संसाधन थे लोगों की मदद करने का प्रयास किया, मैं यहाँ के नागरिकों का भी हृदय से अभिनंदन करता हूँ, क्योंकि उन्होंने इस संकट की घड़ी में चाहे ब्लड डोनेशन का काम हो, चाहे रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में मदद की बात हो, जो भी उनसे बन पड़ता था करने का प्रयास किया है।
Meanwhile, in view of the tragic train accident, President Draupadi Murmu expressed grief at the loss of lives in the unfortunate rail accident in Balasore. She prayed for the success of rescue operations and quick recovery of the injured. Home Minister Amit Shah too called the train accident deeply agonizing. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, who is currently at the accident site and reviewing rescue operations, said that the government's prime focus is on the rescue and proper treatment of the injured persons and dissemination of proper information of the passengers to their relatives. Vaishnav informed that the rescue operation has been completed and restoration is underway. He further added that an ex gratia compensation of rupees 10 lakh in cash of death, rupees 2 lakh towards grievous injuries and rupees 50,000 for minor injuries will be given to the victims. The Union Minister also informed that a detailed high-level inquiry will be conducted, while the Rail Safety Commissioner will also carry out an independent inquiry into the accident, deemed as one of the worst the country has witnessed in the last 15 years.
स्टार्ट हो गया है, एक तरफ से उस तरफ से रेस्टोरेशन का काम स्टार्ट हो गया है। अभी सबसे बड़ी जरूरत है कि हम सब के सब इस एरिया को खाली करें और जो बड़ी मशीनें रेस्टोरेशन में लगी हुई है उनसे दूर रहें। इस दुर्घटना के जड़ तक जाएंगे और कभी भी इस तरह की घटना वापस ना हो उसकी।
Meanwhile, earlier in the day, Prime Minister Modi chaired a high-level meeting to review the situation in relation to the rail accident in Odisha's Balasore. The aspects relating to rescue, relief and medical attention to those affected were discussed in the review meeting. The meeting was attended by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba, Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister P.K. Mishra, Union Home Secretary Ajay Kumar Bhalla and NDRF Chief S.N. Pradhan, along with other senior officials. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio participated in the Nagaland State Roundtable Meet at the Northeast Investors Global Summit held in the state today. Taking to his Twitter handle, Rio said that this meet is an opportunity to explore trade and investment potentials in the state. He said investment in Nagaland is a human capital investment because human resources are key to the state's collective growth, which has contributed significantly to the country's development. He further added that the present government is continuously making efforts for creation of an investment-friendly ecosystem. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister also expressed his gratitude to the donor ministry for giving Nagaland an opportunity to host this meet. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma felicitated toppers of the recent SSLC and HSSLC examination from the Garo Hills region. Taking to his Twitter handle, Sangma lauded the achievers and encouraged them to build not only their career but also their character and become active members of the community. Sangma further informed that few Kian kits were distributed to around 96 schools in West Garo Hills. Sangma informed that Kian, an integrated digital teaching device, is a holistic solution towards providing an interactive teaching and learning environment in a mobile package ideal for use in schools and communities. In another event in the state, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma participated in the Meg Life mission and planted a sapling today. Meg Life aims at a target of planting 5 lakh saplings along with students, community and departments in the run-up to the World Environment Day. Taking to his Twitter handle, Sangma informed that West Garo Hills district alone will plant over 75,000 saplings. He also handed over financial aid to a few nurseries under the Meg Life Plantation Scheme, where community nurseries are being established with aid from the government at a cost of Rs 1.10 lakh. Sangma further added that under the Green Meghalaya Payment for Ecosystem Services scheme, which provides financial support to villages, communities, clans and individuals for conservation of forest and its natural resources in Meghalaya, checks worth 3.02 crores were disbursed to community members across Garo Hills region in Tura today. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha held an important meeting with the chairpersons and vice chairpersons of the urban local bodies yesterday. Taking to his Twitter handle, Saha is informed that the discussions included timely implementation of urban development plans and improvement of citizen services. The state president BJP and Mayor Agartala Municipality Corporation were also present in the meeting. Arunachal Chief Minister Pema Khandu lauded the mission of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's digital coverage of Arunachal Pradesh. Taking to his Twitter handle, Modi said that this initiative is creating impact as enterprising youth are learning skills from social media. Khandu further informed that on his way to Itanagar, he was amazed by the enterprising nature of 2 young boys, Nin Dorji and Pema, who run a furniture store. Khandu said he was inspired by their passion for craft and entrepreneurship and amazed to hear that they had learnt the art of woodworking from YouTube. A day after Union Home Minister Amit Shah's appeal to surrender arms and ammunition before Manipur police, around 140 weapons were submitted at different places in the state yesterday. On the last day of his 4-day visit to Manipur on June 1st, Union Home Minister had asked people in possession of weapons to surrender them to the police. He said that people should surrender their weapons to the police as strict action will be taken against those found possessing weapons during the combing operations by the police. The 3rd Khelo India University Games will conclude today evening. The valedictory function is being held at the Techno Stadium Pavilion ground of IIT BHU in Varanasi. Union Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Singh Thakur along with Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports Nishit Pramanik are present in the concluding ceremony. Meghalaya Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma said that the heads of the various institutions in the state have petitioned the Education Department that they are not ready for the implementation of the National Education Policy NEP 2020 from this academic session. Speaking to the media, Sangma informed that the government has held 3 meetings with the Vice Chancellors of Northeast University and heads of various institutions in the state over the implementation of NEP 2020 and concluded that this would not be possible to implement NEP from this session. Asked about the challenges in implementing NEP, Sangma said that the policy concept is very vast and complex, as the whole idea behind it is to uplift the quality of education in the state and country. He further added that the government will focus on upgrading the existing B.Ed colleges in the state and increase the student intake capacity.
Let's wait for till next few days. Look, we are already late. Like most of the states of the country has already went ahead in implementation NEP 2020. But by any means, by anyhow, we should be.
In another story from the state, the drivers' organization organized a meeting at Malki ground to demonstrate their disapproval with the Deputy Commissioner's decision to implement the odd-even rule for taxis operating in the Khaidalan and Mothrang areas. The disagreement emerged a day after the Deputy Commissioner announced that starting June 5, all public transportation vehicles, including SPTS buses, SSPTS maxi cabs and black and yellow local taxis travelling from Kochari Point towards Police Bazaar and Mothrang must run on an odd-even schedule. Speaking to media after the meeting with the DC, President of East Khasi Hills Local Taxi Welfare Association, Wadnanbok Zira, expressed dissatisfaction and opposed the announcement of odd and even to all the public transport plying towards Khindai Land and Mothrang. To end the news, the main points once again. Tragic Balasore train accident, death toll rises to 261. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaches accident site. Prime Minister chairs high-level meeting to review rescue and relief operations regarding mishap. Investors meet an opportunity to explore trade and investment potentials in Nagaland, says Chief Minister Nephew Rio. Participates in Nagaland State Roundtable. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma distributes checks worth over 3 crores under Green Meghalaya. And Khelo India closing ceremony underway. Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur attends the function. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.